James, chapter 1 and verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash, the water Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, for the gift of this truth in ministry. And we do minister to the saints, fishing for the hope for the elect. The water Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, for the elders and apostles of great millstone, who taught us this truth, who are the true teachers of the Bible. And thine eyes see our teachers. And double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, who rule and teach very well. Peace and blessing and salutations to the elect men who continue to push this truth in season and out of season, wherever ye are scattered in these last days. Shabbat Shalom, Akim. Shabbat Shalom, brethren. All right? And the Spirit had to jump up on me, as I was scrolling through my videos, saving my videos. Well, not my videos, but the videos on my phone, though, because I only watch Great Millstone. Oh, that's it, And to the shalom to the brothers who have the same truth as Great Millstone, who are not in Great Millstone. Okay? And so just going through the videos or whatever, and I stumbled upon the video, which was already, the Spirit had led me to, which is going to headline the topic of this video, pertaining to FEMA's red list, blue list, black list, and yellow list, the kill list that they have, the ones pushing this truth. Okay? And I was watching the video, The Matrix, with my brother in Great Millstone, when the federal agents came to get Neil, when Neil was walking in that house, I think he was going to meet the Oracle or whatever, or some shit. He's walking with Trinity and Morpheus and the rest of the gang or whatever. And these enemies, Esau, these agents came to get him. And they end up combating with him, through military weaponry, whatever. Okay, but that shit does not apply over here at Great Millstone, the house of David. Okay, the tabernacle of David. This is our weapon right here, spiritually. Okay, beating Esau's kingdom down spiritually, destroying it. Okay. So the Spirit had me watch that movie because it's the time that we're in, man. The devil's gonna come down with great wrath, man. Okay, Jeremiah 30 and 7. Okay. As I stated, the video is entitled, read it again, FEMA, red list, blue list, yellow list, black list. Are you on FEMA's kill list? Locations, and executive orders. You got it all. Information is leaked. One of them CIA insiders or whistleblowers leaked this information out. They leaked this shit out, man. Blowing a whistle. Mainly they're coming for Jakes, man, for the ones that's pushing this truth. And it's right here. I'm going to read it. All right? It says, from government documents to starting evidence, the conclusion is evident that the lists are real. But when will they use them? We know when they're going to use them. We know over here. The people have a hit list of their own, and people are waking up in the 10,000s. Salaki, we're waking up in the thousands daily. And just because you other Edomites who wake up to this thing like this don't mean you're not going to be destroyed, man. The Most High is destroying you. This right here, this prophecy is set up for the men of the Lord. Okay? Going to Revelation 20 and 4. Okay? So this truth is for only the elect. Let me get a quick precept. The book of Matthew. The book of Matthew, chapter 11, verses 5 and 6. The blind receive their sight, and the lame walk. The lepers are cleansed, and the deaf hear. The dead are raised up, and the poor have the gospel preached to them. And that beautiful. I love when you read Yahweh Shai's words and teachings, man. All right, warnings and everything, prophecies, man. Okay, it says the poor have the gospel preached to them. That's why I say the water Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. But there was an apostle great millstone. That's how we say that's how we give our gratitude to our masters, man. Okay, Yahweh Shai is the ultimate master, but our masters here right now on earth, are the elders and apostles of GMS. We are the poor in spirit over here, and we've been given the gospel as a gift. It's being preached to us. And we go out there and fish for the hopeful elect and minister to them so they can come in and be sealed. Okay? And it says, and blessed, here we go, back to what I'm saying. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. So if you hear this truth on the highways and byways and through these videos, and it doesn't offend you, then you are blessed. And you come into this thing, and you build yourself up, and you go out there and teach and fish for more fruit. Okay? That's a commandment from Yahweh Shai to do this. Because we at the end, man. We at the very end. All right? So let me read more on the article. We at the end, man. Red list, blue list, yellow list, black list. We are all, as the article is reading, we are all on a red or blue list somewhere. Those on the red list, you know who that is, will be woken at 4 a.m. and taken to the camps and probably killed. Precept. Book of Mark. Mark 13th chapter. Mark 13th chapter, Aki. Mark 13. I'm gonna start at verse 8, as I read previously. For nation shall rise against nation, and all this is soon to come. These race wars, as I said in the previous video, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquake in diverse places. You've been seeing them, man. And there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows, and we're in the beginning of these sorrows taking place. These are the beginning stages, and they're going to increase upon the return of the Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. All right? But take heed to yourselves. Yahweh Shai speaking. This is a warning to the elect. But take heed. It's really a two-part series. Because this is hand in hand with the book of Matthew and the book of Luke. Matthew 24 and Luke 21. But take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils. You're going to be dragged out of your home at 4 a.m., taken to camps, and killed. Okay? And a lot of brothers going to be going up to the higher ups in this society over here, in Esau's kingdom. Even brothers going to be going as high as to Eagle Face DJ Trump. Okay? Eagle Face DJ Trump. All the way down to the vice presidents and your local city official councils, man. All right? What does it say? And the scripture reads, but take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils. And in the synagogues ye shall be beaten. And what did I say in the detention center video that I did? Okay? And the brother's been doing videos on that. Apostle Ramla did multiple videos on that. He said you be taken to synagogues and ye shall be beaten. And the article read stated that the northern tribes were getting mistreated in those detention centers. I mean, they were getting beaten. It don't take a rocket science to figure out getting mistreated. I mean, you were getting your ass handed to you. You were being beaten. Okay? That's what it's leading to, man. They're going to be taken out of their homes. That's why the scripture got it written, pray that your flight be not in the winter. Because right now you got, off and on Esau through his harp system fucks with the weather. But it's all orchestrated through your howl while your howl shot. It is sometimes cold, it's sometimes hot. That's why we go in season and out of season. Give a fuck what the weather is over here at Great Millstone. We going out there. Okay? So that your flight be not in the winter. You not coming at this 4 a.m. Takes place. That you not being dragged out of your home butt ass naked in blistering cold ass weather. Let me get that. The book of Isaiah. Chapter 54 or 59. All right, here we go. Yeah. Isaiah 59 and verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west. and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. Yeah, when this happens right here, when the enemy comes in like a flood. Yeah, when this FEMA red list, blue list, yellow list, and black list take place, the kill list, dragged out of your home at 4 a.m. Okay? And we all over the board. On the Southern Law Power Center, you know. Yeah, we on that thing. That's what it is, man. All right? When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to protect us. Some kind of divine intervention is going to protect us from these fucking devils, man. Okay? This truth is going to be your shield and buckler in the day of this devil's wrath, man. Okay? Let's read on into the article. Red list. These people are the enemies of the NWO. We know who that is. They are the leaders of patriot groups, outspoken ministers, outspoken talk show hosts, community leaders, and even probably NET leaders. These people will be dragged out of their homes at 4 a.m. and will be taken to FEMA detention centers and killed. The book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 9, the latter part of it. And ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them. Against these devils, man. As Yahweh was doing it, man. Apostle Paul, you know, all of them were slaughtered and killed. Our great and terrible king was killed. Brought before these governors and rulers, man. We're going to go through the same exact shit. He's giving us the orders of instruction of what's coming. So take heed. He said, but take heed. In verse 9, he said, take heed. Heads up. Warning. Ding, ding. Verse 10, and the gospel must first be published among all nations. And it's been that we already that promise has been fulfilled. Has been fulfilled. And it's still being fulfilled. To all the kingdoms of the earth. Verse 11. But when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand when ye shall speak. Don't worry about what to say. Don't think in your mind, oh, I'm going to say this. Let me bring this out. Let me bring this precept out. Neither do ye premeditate beforehand. I already have it planned out what you're going to say. But whosoever shall be given you in that hour, but whatsoever shall be given you in that hour, that spake ye, for it is not ye that speak, but the Holy Ghost. And that's why we say that right now on the highways and byways. But the Spirit get to rolling, brother, just bring it out. When you're around like-minded brother, the Spirit get to rolling, you just bring out something that the brother already holding on deck with a precept already. You know? And that goes with the Holy Spirit already, man. It's going to just flow. It just flows right with it. The Spirit just going to roll. Don't even worry about it. Don't have shit jotted down into your memory or have you a piece of paper ducked off in your back pocket. Well, I could just pull this out right now. No, don't worry about all that, man. Okay? Verse 12, it says, now the brother shall betray the brother to death. And that's going to happen. Mainly over there in them entry-level Hebrew camps. They're going to do a lot of that over there. They're going to try to, most of them are going to try to get over here at Great Millstone when this chip is implemented. They're going to know that the mark of the beast in is the chip. They're going to want to get over it then and want to get sealed. And that's not going to happen. And brothers going to betray brothers in this thing, man. Matter of fact, let me get that. Brothers going to betray brothers in this truth, man. 2 Timothy chapter 3. We start at verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. Yep. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers. There we go. False accusers, innocent, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. Here we go. Again, traitors. Traitors. Brothers are going to betray each other, man. You said it. Yahweh said it. He laid down the blueprint. It's the great terrible king saying this. Brothers going to betray another in this truth, man. These are going to get you into these FEMA camps being drugged into these homes, in these detention centers. offer you the damn chip. Look, you tell her, he said this about you, he said this about you. Try to get brothers to tell on each other, man. You know? The chip gonna be fully implemented then. Okay? Look, take this right here, man. You can just walk free up out of here, man. Just like they did Neo on the Matrix, man. As I stated earlier, they did Morpheus the same way. You know? He took Morpheus by the head and said, I got to get in, the code is inside of this fucking brain. I got to get inside here. The Zion, some shit said the code of Zion is right inside of this brain. Trying to get him to break it. You know? That's what's coming to brotherhood, man. Alright? But back in the article, the blue list, it says these are the enemies, the blue list are the ones that, these are the enemies of the NWO, but are followers of the red list folks. These people will be rounded up after martial law is in place and will be taken, after Jacob's Trouble is in place, and will be taken to the detention centers, there we go, and re-educated. Esau will try to get inside of that mind and tell you, look, you come with this new world order, man. All right? Yeah. Here we go. Various mind control techniques will be used on them. Most will not survive this. Man, we laugh at your fucking new world order, Esau. Man, fuck your new world order, man. We ain't worrying about that shit over here. We feel the one that killed the body and soul over here at Great Millstone. All right? That's right. You heard it out of the horse's mouth, man. Straight up. We feel the one that killed the body and soul. Straight up. Not you damn devils, man. Brothers being brought before these councils and whatever like that. We ain't worrying about that. Okay? Upon death, Apostle Paul was faithful unto death. Yahweh Shai, the great terrible king, was faithful unto death. John, Apostle John on the island of Patmos, faithful unto death. Okay? Yahweh Shai, I read that in the opening precept of the book of James, man. In the book of James. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation. This is all about the temptation. Right here. The hour of temptation is fast approaching. Alright, Mark 13, verse 12 again. Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. Yeah? And that's what's going to happen, man. You know? Parents going to be calling, baby, just turn yourself in. You know, brothers maybe, even brothers, biological brothers, going to maybe get killed. Mama being brought to, your mom and dad being brought to these isolated areas, man. Like they had on the Matrix, that long ass hallway at the end of the building, where just Esau waiting on you with a manila folder on top of a fucking desk like this right here. You know, got your mom in there. Baby, just turn it on in, baby. Just give yourself up. Take the chip, baby. Yeah, it's coming. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you see it or not, it's prophecy. Prophecy being fulfilled right before your very eyes. Scripture got it written. Blessed is the eyes that see what we see. We see this new world order coming. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. For Yahweh Shai's name's sake. We're being hated. Love being hated. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. The ones that are hated, the ones that are going to endure, the same shall be saved. Okay? And here we go. Back on the list. And you got the yellow list. You know, it said the yellow list are the citizens. We know nothing about the New World Order and do not want to know. They are considered to be no threat at all and will be instructed as to how to behave and will most likely do whatever they are told. Unfortunately, there are too many of these to be effectively controlled, so many will be killed or starved. Blacklist. I have recently heard that the red and blue list has been combined into one and it's called the blacklist. All blacklisted citizens will be marked for execution. Revelation 20:4. Okay, and I'm finna do a video after this, Lord willing, on the history of the guillotine. Okay, that was ultimately orchestrated by Yahweh Shai. You know, given to these Edomites. You know, as he gave Esau this weaponry, he created this devil to create this, to massacre his chosen people, man. You know? All right. It says FEMA camps in the red list, blue list under the martial law. While I have no doubt that the NWO cravers at the CIA have their own list of people to round up and terminate, and we know who that is. All right? The book of Mark, sticking in the book of Mark, chapter 13. And you know, this goes into 70 AD also, man. In verse 20, verse 19. No, there we go. Yeah. Start at verse 17. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. Man. Woe unto you that are with child, man. That's two parts. That's the jakes that's going through, you know, child support and everything right now. Even until the day that Yahweh Bashim says to the devil to pour out his wrath, man. When he's dragging you with your child, you're trying to go back and along with your child. A man should not be able to go into the city. Martial law is coming. Okay? Verse 18, and pray ye that your flight be not in the winter. Pray ye that your flight be not in the winter. For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation, which Yahweh Bashim Yahushua created unto this time, neither shall be Jacob's trouble. Alas, that day is great, so that none shall be like it. Okay? Alright? A little bit more on the article, and I'm going to close it out, man. Alright? Yeah, and they got the whole list of all of them on here, man. From Alabama, Arkansas, California, Georgia. You know, GMS, we all over, man. We global. Indiana, you know. Yeah. Kansas, Louisiana. Yeah, Mississippi, you know. We're all over, man. They got a list of all of them. You're going to look this up on the internet, man. Like I said, a CIA insider leaked this, a whistleblower. You know? A lot of whistleblowers been blowing the trumpet on this thing, man. You know? Sounding the alarm. You know? Warning the people. But this is our warning. Yahweh Shai is our warning for this thing, man. We know this is coming. All right? Let me get one more precept. All right. It's the book of Matthew 24. All right. Matthew 24 and 44. All right. Therefore, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is that faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler of his household, to give him meat in due season? Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. All right? And then headlines and everything, man. You want to be blessed with it, with the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, upon you, man. With the angels giving you protection. You know? Not to be tempted into taking the RFID chip. Not fearing, you know, when this devil comes down with his great wrath upon the real men of the house of David. You know, to snatch them out of their homes and take them to these detention centers and kill them. You know, ain't worried about that, man. Our soul and spirit resides with our great terrible King, Yahweh Yahushua. All right? That's it, man. All right? So we don't fear you Edomites. No other nation. We fear the one that kills the body and the soul. Straight up and down, man. That's the spirit. The spirit rolling right now. All right? So we know we at the end. Alright, so with that, I'm going to close the video out. Hope it's been edifying. Facing the east as I'm already doing. Giving all honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who push this truth in season and out of season. Wherever ye are scattered in the four winds of the earth. To the ones that's on this kill list. Who's scattered abroad, man. Shalom, Akim Shabbat, Shalom. Keep it doing, brother. Keep it doing. Get that precept again. The book of Mark, chapter 13, and verse 13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.